Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, February 6th, 2018. Let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Change is one of those things that you either spend your whole life embracing or your whole life fighting against. There isn't a whole lot of in between. But from where I'm sitting, former women's physique Olympian turned figure standout, Kristina Farnsworth, doesn't seem like she's having any problems embracing the new change. Late last week, Farnsworth was spotted hammering out a little shoulder action out at her home base of World Gym San Diego, where she's already prepping to make some deep cuts into the contest season. Looking at how smoothly she's been able to make the transition down to figure, it's hard to argue that she made the right move when we look back now. But if she can add one clear out figure win to her resume, it'll shut up any of the naysayers left who still have yet to believe that the juice was worth the squeeze. Anyone who's ever spent a summer day in Vegas can tell you without a shadow of a doubt there might be one of the hottest places on the face of Earth. So I can't even begin to imagine what it's going to be like this year once figure knockout Julie Mayer gets it going. Last week, the two-time Olympian gave her fans a sneak preview of what she's bringing to the party this year in an intense clip from one of her latest back workouts. At this point in her career, a veteran like Mayer has already seen just about everything this crazy figure division has to offer. But I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if she put it all together at some point this season on the way to carving out a win. Having your name mentioned in a comparison to the greatest to ever do it is an honor that most athletes can only ever dream of. But being compared to the great Ronnie Coleman when you're in an entirely different division, now that, my friends, might be uncharted territory. Lately, there's been some circulating chatter on the internet comparing classic physique superstar George Peterson to the great Ronnie Coleman, which is pretty high praise even for a guy like Peterson who's coming off a historic rookie season. For what it's worth, I'm already on record as saying that Peterson has the best back in the entire division, and whoever else you want to slide into that number 2 slot is a very distant second. I'll be the first one to say that here at RxMuscle, we were the first ones on the George Peterson bandwagon years ago when he first won the overall back at the NPC Nationals. But until he stacks up a few Olympia titles, how about we all settle down with the Ronnie Coleman comparisons? Now why don't we? We've been guilty in the past of not giving enough love to the hardworking ladies in the women's bodybuilding division. So right now it's time for us to shine some light on superhero in training Jennie Roosa. 6 weeks out from making her season debut down at the beautiful Hawaii Pro, the 2016 North American champ looks like she's coming in hot. The latest updates from the Roosa camp show off what's probably going to end up being her best overall look to date, which is saying a lot considering some of the strong performances we've seen her put together over these last few years. The quality we see on a show-to-show basis in the women's bodybuilding game right now is as strong as it's ever been in recent memory. So if Roosa can creep in and pull out a win, I think it would be an awesome thing for the sport to have an athlete like her as the flag bearer for a little while at least. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.